Cherry has just dropped on Apple TV. The movie is available to stream right now. It is directed by the Russo brothers, who are most known for directing 4 movies in the MCU, including the latest Avengers Endgame, the biggest box office movie of all time. The movie stars an Avenger, Spider-Man, Tom Holland. But could these people who delve into the superhero world save me from watching a shit movie? No, they could not. This movie tells a tale about a young man who goes to war, and when he comes back develops PTSD, a drug habit, and decides to start robbing banks. It is a semi-biographical tale and is a absolute garbage pile movie. Look, I have so many problems with this movie. Let's start with the runtime. The movie is 2.5 hours long, an hour and a half too long if you ask me. There wasn't that much in the story for it to drag on as long as it did. I wanted to turn the movie off after the first 30-40 minutes because it was just so jarring. The movie was so stylized. There was just so much going on in every single scene. Every single scene had to have some kind of gimmick, some kind of unique way of telling a story, which just didn't work at all. It did not work at all. It was just way too over the top. And that brings me to my biggest criticism of this movie. This is a semi-biographical tale about a real man's life who went to war, fought for his country, developed a drug habit and PTSD, and the Russo brothers and whoever wrote this garbage movie decided to make it into a joke. A comedy, ha ha ha, banter. I don't understand the purpose of this movie. Surely the message should be that when you're going to fight for your country, there are some drawbacks that come with that. There are some negative things that happen once you return. But that was never really delved into. There was no explanation about what you can do to help that matter. It was pretty much a laugh and joke at this man's expense, which I found slightly distressing myself. The movie was just all over the place. It didn't feel like it had any kind of flow to it at all. Probably because it was split into multiple parts. It was kind of told in a non-linear way, which just didn't add for the movie. I don't feel like a movie that tells a tale like Cherry should be told in this way. It's just not appealing to me at all. It was way too much show, way too much flash for my own liking. I was not a fan. Tom Holland is so much better than this pile of garbage movie. It is his performance that kept me in it in parts. There was a 10-15 minute span at the end of the movie where it started to kick in a little bit, because it kind of showed you the turmoil that these characters are going through. It showed you how much their life is fucked from the PTSD and drugs, and that there was intriguing to me to see. Tom Holland and his agent need to start picking his roles post-Avengers a little bit better, because how many trash movies can you be in? Honestly, he is going to feel it after the Avengers and Spider-Man work finishes if he keeps on making movies like this. He was a shining light. However, the chemistry with his girlfriend in the movie was absolutely piss poor. They had zero chemistry at all. The girlfriend at the start of the movie was in it for no reason. She added nothing to the movie. There was so much in this movie that could have been cut. A lot of it could have been cut. And I kind of want people to see this review before they watch the movie, because they can be saved. They can be saved. I can be your hero. I can save you from 2.5 hours of pain. So if you see this and you've been contemplating watching Cherry, I would probably give it a miss. If you want to check it out, if you was intrigued as much as I was to see Tom Holland, because I like Tom Holland, I think he's a good actor, I was intrigued to see what this movie would be. It had everything it needed to have to be a good movie, and it just wasn't. It was absolute garbage. This one is on the trash pile. Thank you for watching. I'm Rio. Peace out.